Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a comparison review of this Louis Vuitton clay or key pouch. There are actually 4 models, or 4 different types. The first one is monogram canvas and the monogram azure, which is the same style. And then this one is the tribal mask. One is in epi, the other one is in monogram canvas. And then one is a key pouch in Vernis. This one is, I think, is an Indian rose color, and this one is in Omprong leather. Let's start with the size comparison. As you can see, the size is different. These two, the length is 11.5 centimeters, the height is 6.5 centimeters, and the width is about 1 centimeter. The same with this one. This one is the tribal mask. So the length is 14 centimeters and the height is 8 centimeters to 8.5 centimeters and the width is about 1 centimeter. These two, the size is pretty much the same. The length is 13 centimeters, the height is 9 centimeters, and the width is, this one is a little bit, shorter than the other one. This one is 1 to 1.5 centimeters. This one can be stretched out a little bit, so it's about 1.5 to 2 centimeters. Let's start with these two first. So this one's actually what I carry, for my daily use. Except, I'm actually in China now, so I don't drive here, so I don't actually bring my car key. I've been using this one for many years, so you can actually see some wear and tear there. So there's some, as you can see, so it's a wear and tear, which is, for me, it's okay because I've been using it for many years. At the front, the top, the bottom, the side, so it can be a little bit, stretchy because of the width is a little bit flexible there. Let's see what I can carry in this clay. So as you can see, I actually carry some cash there, some coin, and this one is made in France. It comes with the keychain just like that. The length of the keychain is about 5 centimeters. And what I carry more is actually 1 driver license and then 2 credit cards there. So this is what I actually carry every day. And without my car key, I can actually put this key inside, and it might be a little bit bulky, but I'm okay with that. But if I carry my key, the car key, I can't actually put it in the key pouch. Let me show you this one. So this one, the front just like that. Same thing, the side, the back, the other side, the top, with the zipper pull. So this one is quite new, so it looks shiny there. And then the bottom. And the same thing, when you open the zip, it comes with the keychain just like that. And this one is made in France as well. As you can see, it's quite spacious and quite flexible in the way. So if I try a stack of, this is 15 cards. I will actually show you. With 15 cards, right, it's actually pretty good, I can actually zip and close it, and it doesn't look that bulky. And let me try maybe 2-3 more cards. So this is 2 cards more. Yeah, so if I put total of 17 cards, right, I can still zip it up and it doesn't look that bulky. So, even though it looks small, but it actually can fit quite a lot. Okay, let's move on to these two, the tribal mask clay. This one is monogram and this one is epee leather. So let's see the detail first. This one is just like that. The front is quite cute, especially with the leather pattern at the front, just like that. And the bottom, indeed is quite flat compared to the original canvas one. The side, so it's all flat just like that. The back, the top, it comes with the zipper. And the same thing, this one inside is red color and it's made in France. Come the same with the keychain. The same with this one. The front, the top, the same, it's all flat. The bottom, the side, the other side, the back. You know what I like about Louis Vuitton small leather goods is it's quite durable, you know, and the zipper pull, you know, all of my small leather goods, right? The zipper pulls are quite smooth and quite durable. I have no issue with the zipper at all. And this one, when you open, it's the same color with the epilator outside, and this one is made in France. Same thing with this chain. The chain length is actually the same with the canvas one. It's about 5 centimeters. Let me show you the stack of 15 cards. The same thing. I will try to fit in this one. So with 15 cards, as you can see, you know, can actually fit 15 cards comfortably. But it looks a little bit bulky because it's quite flat from the beginning. I think if I fit more, let's say like 2 more cards, right? So make it 17. I mean, can still, you know, zip up, but it looks a little bit bulky, you know. I don't actually like to fit a lot of stuff in, and usually I never stuff, you know, 15 cards in my clay. I usually carry only few cards, you know, during the day. Let's have a look at these two. I think these two are quite comparable in terms of price, you know, because the price is pretty much the same, or very, very close, I would say, very similar. And the size is pretty much the same. Let's see this one first, you know, the vernis. I think the vernis clay, right? The most beautiful point is this part, the plate, with the Louis Vuitton there. So it's very pretty, this area. The front, the side, the back, it actually comes with the, you know, one pocket there. The other side, so this one is actually a little bit bulky, that one. It actually makes it a little bit more stretched that way. The other side is flat. And then when I open the zip, same thing, come with the chain. So this actually chain is a bit longer than the first two model. So this one is actually, the chain length is quite long, 7.5 centimeters. And this one also made in France. As you can see, it's quite stretchy in the way. Let's try with a stack of 15. So 15 cards. Because, you know, it's a little bit, I mean, because of this fold, right, it's a little bit harder to organize the cards. So you have to actually make it like V-shaped that way. So this is 15 cards. So this is 15 cards, you know, can actually fit in, and you can actually maybe store 1 or 2 cards on the side at the back there, which I usually don't use it at all. So this is 15 cards. Let's try another 5 cards, so make it 20. As you can see, you know, still can fit in. Looks a little bit bulky, but it's actually okay, you know, if you don't mind. But I actually think for 15 cards is acceptable, but 20 cards probably a little bit too bulky for this clay. Let's have a look at the on-prong one. So this on-prong one, you know, comes with the chain, and the length of the keychain is about 7 centimeters. And the front come with the button, just like that, with the Louis Vuitton detail there. The side, one side, it actually have some, you know, detail just like that. And because it's on-prong leather, so it's quite stretchy. On the other side, the back come with one zipper compartment there. This clay is actually quite functional. I actually really like it. As you can see, the button and then the top. Let's have a look inside. So this one also made in France, and it's quite spacious, as you can see, and the leather itself is quite stretchy. Okay, this is a stack of 20 cards. So it's not 15 or 20 cards. I actually can fit 20 cards in this clay comfortably. As you can see, this is 20 cards. And it's not that bulky anyway. A common question that people will ask me for sure is, you know, which one would I choose, right? I actually like 2 styles of these 4, you know, I would say 4 styles of the clay, but 6 clay in total. The one that I really like are 2 of these. One is this one, the, you know, original monogram canvas one. and the ong prong one. The reason behind that is I don't usually carry a lot of cards, for my daily use. So for me, right, the monogram canvas one is actually enough for my daily essential, and I actually can use it as my small wallet as well. Like either, any style like monogram canvas, monogram damier, or monogram azure, they're all pretty functional, and they are pretty much the same. So it depends on what you like exactly. And indeed, it's not that expensive compared to other style of the key pouch. And for me, I actually use it every day if I drive a car, and most of the day I actually drive out anyway. So this one, I think cost per wear is great. I actually use, this Cles or key pouch more often than bags. So for me, right, I actually think if you want to invest in something, maybe it's your first, Louis Vuitton piece or something like that, I think it's a good starting piece for Louis Vuitton. And I actually really like my key pouch. And for the ong prong, you can't actually compare these two because of the price difference. Probably this one is about 2 times more expensive than this one. This one, if you're thinking about comparable, right, this one probably is more comparable because of the price and the size itself. Between these two, I definitely will choose the ong prong one because I think the ong prong one is more practical, and it's more spacious, and I can use this one as a small wallet as well. And if you're worried about wear and tear or dirt or something like that, probably choose the black color one or the brown color one. I actually have the black one, but I don't have it at the moment. So for me, right, I think any color would be great for the ong prong leather, and it's very practical piece to actually have in your collection. This one, I don't normally like the vernis in general. So for me, right, among these 6 pieces, this one probably is my least favorite. For the tribal mask, for me, right, these two are more like a collectible piece in my collection. So if I want to, actually have it to use, for everyday use and things like that, I don't think, these two is something that you should consider to have, for your daily use. Unless, you feel like, okay, you really like it, and you don't mind the price, and you actually want to have something quite special from Louis Vuitton. So these 2 pieces are probably a good option for you as well. So at the end of the day, like I said, it all depends on your personal preference. For me, this is my most favorite. This one is also my favorite. These 2 are more like collectible pieces in the collection, and this one is my least favorite. So I hope my review is helpful, and if you have any question, please leave a comment down below, or Instagram might be a better place to communicate with me. So thank you very much everyone for watching. See you again next time. Bye bye.